Hey, I was just hanging out, thinking about shit, talking to myself, waiting for some shit talker sitting right next to me to talk some shit. And I was thinking about how, you know, I don't tell people the truth because I want to know what people think. So I talked to tons around the world about how Bill and Cheryl were chosen by the devil, and how Bill and Cheryl were molded and created and kind of controlled and forced by the devil to become the monumental Antichrist messengers that got replaced by Michael Patterson's wife and Joanna, that became the bigger, better, but on the side of good, the worst, most disgusting, worst criminals or enemies of God's ever known. So Michael Patterson's wife is married to a United States giant. And Joanna was part of the family chosen by the devil. They both became the biggest murder, rape, destruction of God, fuck you overloaders ever known. So they replaced Bill and Cheryl. Bill and Cheryl were chosen by the devil to be the opposite of Mary and Joseph in a fuck you mockery to God kind of way. And we're molded by the devil to be those things. And I have listened to prayer after prayer after prayer about Bill and Cheryl. And I let people think or not think or not say whatever they want. And then, now that people can't kill everybody if I talk. So people couldn't openly worship me, and I could not talk about people openly worshiping me, or they would get killed in the most brutal, horrifying, fuck you ways. So a little boy named Jesse Arias was in Hamul wanting to worship my existence and got killed in the most brutal, horrifying way. And the devil sent a message around the world not to ever worship or acknowledge my existence. And I told the world to go ahead and do that too, because I didn't want anyone to get killed that badly. Now that I am officially God enough to guarantee the safety of anything or anyone worshiping me, and I can also speak freely and know that innocent people won't get attacked because I say what's on my mind, I've been answering prayer about Bill and Cheryl for a while. And I got so pissed off about it, I said, you know what? I'm just a little sick to my stomach that you call yourself good children of God. And I just want to say it, man. I just want to say it. And they were like, what is wrong with you? That's why nobody likes you. That's why you're always considered the bad one. I was like, I can be the bad one. I can be the good one. I can speak my mind because innocent people won't get killed anymore. And fuck you. I'm going to speak my mind. I think it's a tragedy that Bill and Cheryl got chosen by the devil. Why? They never had a chance to be good or understand what it would have been like to be Mary and Joseph and have the chance. Maybe the devil chose them because they were shitty people. But where was God to say, I hope I can believe in you? And maybe you can be like an evil God that's good, or a medium God that's good, or a good God that's good. Maybe you could be like Mary and Joseph, or an evil God of goodness form of Mary and Joseph. No gods gave them love and attention. Only the devil did. I find it to be a sad, sickening tragedy. They've never understood what it's like to be amazing, or be on the side of God where you're part of something so big. And if you win, you're part of something so real. I could not talk to Bill and Cheryl about anything real. I had to play the parts. I had to come down here and win against all bad things once and for all. So I couldn't sit there and scream that this is a tragedy and what the fuck's wrong with all you guys. But you know what? I'm going to fucking rat. I'm going to fucking rat on God. I'll rat on anything. Because you know what? No one can do anything to me anymore. I am not at the mercy of anything. I have already won, and I'm their mother. And I'm tired of their disrespect anyway. These gods did not try to teach Bill and Cheryl anything good. They just want to judge that Bill and Cheryl got chosen by the devil and were pure evil. No, Michael Patterson's wife and Joanna were pure evil. Bill and Cheryl had a little bit of goodness, and somebody should have tried to say, you know what, Bill and Cheryl, you have a little bit of goodness. Maybe we can teach you in the name of every God how to not be the Antichrist everybody wants you to become. but they didn't give a shit, and they didn't even try. And all these years, I have made sure my death blubbers about how Bill and Cheryl could have been anything. But thanks to the devil and judgmental, gross gods, I am not their fucking mother, by the way. Bill and Cheryl didn't even have a chance. Before you think you know it all, before you think you're a child of God and can talk, remember that goodness is either real or it's not.